Okay, so now I'm talking with Carolyn.
Hello.
How are you today, Carolyn?
Fantastic. This is the first stop for the day.
First stop for the day.
Having breakfast pizza.
Yes.
That's novel.
It is novel, isn't it? So is this your first Sea and Vines experience?
Oh, no. No.
Oh, so you're
I'm
regular?
a veteran.
A veteran. What is it about Sea and Vines that keeps bringing you back?
Sloshing around in the mud. It's last year the weather was different. This year it's the slosh fest again, and I just can't believe how many people are here this early in the day queuing up for breakfast pizza. It's just I mean, you have to love wine.
Absolutely.
That goes without saying. Wine with seafood, great combination, and travelling around with friends, having a great time. And here, the view out the back there is just amazing, and it's a beautiful morning, and like nothing's wrong with the world. It's all right with the world today.
So, do you have a favourite winery on the particular Sea and Vines tour?
Oh, well, I'm the designated driver today, so I have to be a bit cautious. So I am going to have a couple. I did the same last year. I got pulled over by the breatho last year. It's quite manageable. It's quite doable, and so I tend to try different wineries every year. But for Sea and Vines, for me, it's always okay. There's entertainment, so you pick a place where the entertainment's good, and we're finishing up at a particular place later.
Where's that going to be?
Shingleback. The Blues Brothers are playing there, so I think that's really going to be rocking later in the afternoon. Just down the road from there is Paxton's. I went there for the first time last year. Down in the little valley, the little old buildings, it's gorgeous there. So we'll be going there for a sticky date pudding. In between, we're going to Rosemount because my partner can get great wine discounts there. and I think the food there is very good. Victory Hotel are matching up with Paxton's. There's whiting happening there. And I forget what the other place is. The Bocce Club. There's a group of very small winemakers who've gathered together, and Cabernet Cabaret are playing there, and they're just, Chad Romero's an absolute hoot. So we're going there as well. That's 5 places in one day.
Carolyn, you're so well versed, I'm thinking maybe you should ask to work for Sea and Vines and do a bit of PR work.
Funny you should say that. I'll work in PR. But no, look, I belong to a beefsteak and burgundy club, so I do know a little bit about my wine, but I don't know that much about McLaren Vale region. So to be totally serious for a while, even though it is one of these, full-on entertainment food days, you still can discover new wineries and re-educate your taste buds.
And it's an hour from the CBD.
Funny you should say that. We left the city at 8:40, like right in the middle of the CBD. That's where I picked up my friends. Stopped for petrol. And we took the turn off, with the expressway, we took the turn off up into McLaren Vale at 9:15. 35 minutes, 30 to 35 minutes tops.
So the next question might be a bit redundant. I'm presuming that moving forward in the years to come, you're going to keep frequenting Sea and Vines?
Absolutely, why wouldn't you? And I think if patronage is anything to go by, I don't know if anybody can hear me speaking. It's really, I'm just amazed at the number of people here. People continue to support it like this, then Bank SA will continue to sponsor it and support it, and the wineries will get behind it, the restaurants will get behind it, and it'll keep going, like all the other fabulous food and wine festivals.
In our wonderful state.
It's fantastic, isn't it? I was up at Claire Gourmet just a few weeks ago. Barossa's coming up, Barossa Gourmets. I was at Barossa Vintage Festival back Easter time. Went up twice, 2 weekends in a row. We're very, very lucky.
Very,
very lucky. Yeah.
Potentially we don't sing our praises quite enough.
I think when it's on your doorstep, it's like all things that become common to you. You sort of forget that they're there until maybe you have somebody visiting town and you've got to take them somewhere and you see it through another set of eyes. And and you think, oh yeah, this is a great place. And you even hear about people who are making that kind of, it's not a sea change, a city change, and coming back from Sydney or Melbourne where they disappeared for their careers, and they're coming back because the lifestyle's great.
So magnificent.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
All right, look, Carolyn, thank you very much
A
for talking
pleasure.
to us today.
Pleasure.
You go up and enjoy that breakfast
I will.
pizza. I think you have a couple of bits just to sustain you throughout the day.
Yes, yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.